at some of the notable international stars who were drafted outside of the lottery. So let's start, of course, with the aforementioned Nikola Jokic, who was taken 41st overall, I believe, while there was like a Taco Bell commercial going on. 41st overall in 2014. Another international player to win multiple MVPs, Giannis Antetokounmpo. It's taken just outside the lottery. I remember he came out of the stands to be drafted at 15 in 2013. Also, the 2013 draft was stacked as international talent. Rudy Gobert went 27th. He's already one of 4 players to win at least 3 Defensive Player of the Year awards and one away from tying the
HOF.
And the Spurs selected Tony Parker, 28th overall in 2001. Parker won 4 titles with San Antonio, including Finals MVP honors in 2007, and made 4 All-NBA teams. So with all the special talent taken late in the first round and even in the second round, Jonathan, in terms of international prospects in the draft, who is the player that you're keeping your eye on?
Dyson Daniels would be the one for me. Getting looks as high as 6 from Indiana. Portland at 7 likes him a lot. New Orleans at 8 appears to be his floor. 6'7.5", point guard who can play the 2 and the 3, 6'11" wingspan. Very versatile defender. Just a really coachable guy who plugs in a lot of gaps. Tremendous off-the-ball defender, a worker. A guy that has a lot of upside to continue to improve. Came over here, played for the G League Ignite. Kind of got off to a rough start at first and, really got better as the year moved on. Shot 42% for 3 his last 12 games. I think he's a guy that has a big upside.
For me, it's Usmanjiang, who played for the New Zealand Breakers, 6'10.5", 7'2" wingspan, 19 years old. And I think when you look at him, he's more of a guard. He's not a guy you can put down low. Ball handling skills like a guard. He struggled early in the year because of the restrictions in New Zealand and Australia. His best 10 games were at the end of the year, shot about 36% from the field, 36% from 3, 52 from the field, a little over 13 points a game. Grew 4 inches in the last 2 years, so who knows if he's still growing here. But he's a little bit more of a developmental project here as far as what you have. And then Nikola Jovic, we're not going to say Jokic, we're going to say Jovic here. He grew 8 inches in the last 5 years, didn't start playing basketball until he was 13 years of age.
Wow.
Unlimited range here and a little bit of a project down the road. But those are probably your 2 international guys outside of the States and certainly for that G League Ignite that are going to be drafted in the first round.
CJ, I won't necessarily say it's been an international takeover in the NBA, but what do you make of the rise of the international players over the years?
I love to see it. It's good for our game, honestly. We're getting more talent coming from abroad. We're obviously seeing the likes of Giannis, the likes of Joker, 2 guys who have won MVP, 1 guy who's won a finals. And I think being able to have players that come from all parts of the world, we're able to diversify our game, but we're also able to draw in fans from different parts of the world. So I love seeing it. I love going abroad. I love going to Africa and going to different places and seeing how influential our game is.
Yeah, well, for me, this is why you have to pay attention to it. It's not just the MVPs, and we've talked about, we haven't even mentioned Joel Embiid. Like, we're talking about Jokic, we're talking about Giannis, but you only have to go back to 2019, and every single award was won by an international player. You had the Rookie of the Year in Luka. You had Most Improved Pascal Siakam. You had Defensive Player of the Year in Rudy Gobert. You had Giannis win MVP. So when you look at it, all of our postseason awards were won by international players. So I know we're kind of talking about this now, but this has been something that has been building and has been growing. And now you have the Basketball Africa League. You're getting more and more players playing internationally. And every time one of these international players wins the award, their entire country sees that. And that means more and more kids are playing basketball in that country. So the growth of the game in a global way is beautiful.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.